Early bird catches the worm. Yeah. What are we doing today, mate?
Muck shifting again.
Muck shifting. I've got both wagons in on this place here. Pretty good actually, isn't it, mate? It's a nice steady one. Yeah. So what they are doing, they are running this waste here is like important documents, so the pulpit. So all the pulps down there, they want us to take it to Enver down the road. They've paid for all the waste, we're just doing carriage. So we're picking it up and dropping it off. So it's a proper cushy one for you, isn't it, mate? It is, yeah. About 7 loads between them. I said it's job and knock. Once you've done that, be absolutely smashing it. Coming back to the yard, I think you're picking a bag up for BP, aren't you, on the way back? Picking a bag up for BP on the way back. But yeah, nice little cushy one. I come down here to introduce myself. Hopefully it's an ongoing thing. We can do it like whenever, really, once every 6 months or however often that builds up. But yeah, I hope we can build a good relationship with this company moving forward. But I think I'm going to nip and get the boys a coffee. Nip and get them a coffee, and then we will head over to the yard and do this screen off. So yeah, good morning. You have seen the guys down there. There will be some footage of that job. But yeah, that's a nice little job, that. Really appreciate Nick putting his contact forward to us. So yeah, it does work, being nice, everyone working together, getting your name out there. Like I say, yeah, thank you very much, Nick at BMP Paving, to put our name forward to help us out with that. Well, help us out get that job. And like I say, it might lead on to bigger things, sometimes it does. And it gets a bit of pocket money for the boys, because it's a Saturday morning. But yeah, a little bit about what I am doing today. I'm doing the screen off with Spitfire Engineering. So Spitfire Engineering have tweaked their machine, made it somewhat better. I don't know how they've made their machine any better than what it already was, but they seem to think production is increased. Now, I don't know how they can increase the production of an already good machine, but he assures me, but he has. So yeah, we will see today what's going to happen. I don't know how we're going to do it. The material is a little bit wet, so wet material does go through it, but you do not get nowhere near the same kind of output as what you do with dry. Dry, it just flies through, you can't keep up with it. So I'll probably grab the same amount in the back of the grab, or load it with a grab, same amount in the back of the baby grab, because baby grab's still there. Fill the back up, put that through. We could probably time it, see what comes out the other side. It's a hard one because I've got to go at the same speed, but we'll suss it. We will suss it. I'm sure me and Gavin will suss that bit out, and we'll bring good video out for you guys, and you can see a bit of the screener, have a talk, have a walk around it, and see what new parts are on this screener and what they've updated. They couldn't have updated a lot, but they have updated a few little bits which are different to my screener. My screener is absolutely amazing. I cannot praise it enough. But yeah, we're heading back to the yard, or heading to the yard, not back to the yard. I've come straight out from home because the lads are working at Colic. As you know, I live in Gedling. The yard's at Baseford, so we are about 10 minutes away, 10-15 minutes away. There's not much traffic in this time in the morning. So yeah, next time you see me, I'll be in the yard. So we're back at the yard now. I'm just getting all the GoPro, and I'm trying to charge a drone up. Should have done this last night, really. And we have got some mics as well, but we need the adapter for our phone. I have tried to do it. Me and Stevie tried to do it. Didn't quite go to plan. So yeah, I need that goes in the iPhone and then connects to the mics, and then obviously wear the mics, and then we can start filming. But yeah, I'm dying to get them up and running. But yeah, I'm just getting everything ready while I wait for Gavin and young Archie to join us, and then we'll start filming. So that is all the camera gear on charge, setting up. I'm literally just waiting for Gavin now, and how he wants to play it. So I'm confident. I am really confident. I think I don't think you can up the production on that screen. But boys are in. I don't know what they're doing today, unless I word with them. So it's a big clean-up day in here today. Lads are going to have a really big clean-up. There's this section here, just clearing this through. They're going to bring the steels in and put the steels along that wall. So they're in here. The only ones who won't be able to get in, I believe, is the 10-foots and the 12-foots. So they'll have to stop outside, but all the others will get in. But yeah, we'll come back, catch up with these in a bit. All this is going to be getting rid of. Empty these bins. I've had a bit of a sweep up on the ramp. Van's loaded up. Trailer's loaded up. I am hoping the soil is going to be half decent. Lean's high, we've got a couple of ducks, a couple of more ends. Yeah, lean is high and dirty. Just going to have a look at our soil. Looks really wet. It does look wet. Hopefully there'll be some dry stuff underneath. But yeah, it looks really wet. So we're going to move this grab here, big red. Just move it out of the way. I don't know if we're going to be using it yet. So we can get our screener out. There she is. Are you ready for this, baby? I hope you are. You need to do us proud. Do D&J Projects proud. That's what we're up against. So yeah, Gavin's here now. We're up against this one. And we're just digging ours out now. So Spitfire got their beast off. And then we've got ours. Archer's here, look. Young Archer. He's you're going to referee, mate. Make sure everything's running perfect. There's no cheating going on. We don't like cheats, do we, Jordan? No, what do we do with cheats? So yeah, we're going to put side by side, let Gavin run over the differences between, what model is this? 2023, and mine, I believe you said it was 2 years. I think I've had it 3 years. I'm not sure. I think it's 3 years, yeah. So I've had mine 3 years, so it's made some serious money maker. But yeah, we'll let Gavin do some talking. So this is a bit of behind the scenes. So you're going to be able to see this on their channel. We will put links in the description. And he's just going to explain a little bit about the differences. Obviously, you won't hear him because he's on a mic, but yeah. So this is the material we're going to be putting through. I'm going to get this loaded up. So it is damp. So we'll see how both perform. So we've had some extreme weathers in these past few days, which isn't ideal for screening. So I've got a mixture. It is really damp. It is really, what's the word, clumpy, moist. So we'll see how both screeners perform. Normally, I won't try and put this kind of stuff through because I know it does clog the machines up, but we'll see. There's only going to be one winner. And hopefully it is our boys at D&J Projects. So we've got both machines set up side by side. On the right, or left, my left, your right, whatever. We've got our machine, our trusted machine. Big Blue, I think we called it. And on the left, we have got the new updated version Could call it big brother, little brother, I don't know. What would call it, mate?
New blue's a bit...
New blue's a bit tame.
New blue, but...
Ours was big blue. Could be blue dolphin. Blue loser. We're quite confident. I'm confident our machine is going to do the business, I think. The material is a little bit wet, a little bit clumpy, like I just explained. But we're going to see what both perform like. What are we doing it? We're going to just put so many buckets through our machine and so many buckets through the new machine.
Yep.
We're going to time it.
Time it.
So that means I've got to be quick on them levers. That's why I'm on the levers. I was going to let Gav have a go on the levers, but I think that would be a bit unfair.
There'd be no machines left, Dave. They'd be wiped out.
A little bit unfair. So the fairest way of doing it is timing it. Are you going to time it as I drop it to make it fairer? So stop the clock as every time I drop. So probably three good grabs on each.
Yeah.
We'll do it that way. I think that's the fairest way.
Yeah.
Probably go with a bit like gladiators. D&J ready. Spitfire ready. 3, 2, 1, go. But yeah, we'll make it fun and interesting. Have we got the drone up? Can we get the drone up and doing it as well? We're going to get a drone up. We're going to make it really interesting for you guys, and we're going to let you know the output. Are you confident, mate?
Very confident.
Are you confident, are you?
Very confident. We can edit this if it all goes wrong, can't we?
Yeah, we won't be editing it. We're a truthful channel. We show the good and the bad, and obviously Gavin does as well. Yeah. He's really confident with his machine. As it's dirty, we should have get a jet wash, but it's a working machine. That one is brand new. So comment down below which one you think. Don't skip the video. Comment down below which one you think is going to win. One thing I've noticed, that machine's quiet, but this one's really, really quiet. If it weren't for that Jenny rattling away, you wouldn't even know this was running. Super, super quiet. But let's see what the performance is like. So like I said, the material is too wet. So what we're gonna resume Monday with this. Hopefully the material's a bit dry. It's absolutely wet. It's like mud, basically, and you can't put mud through it. It's just impossible. And it's not the machine, it's actually the material. So yeah, stay tuned. It'll still be in this video, but stay tuned.
Good morning, everybody. It is Nick at B&P Paving, and this will be a bit of a strange one. So what's happened is a friend of mine who runs a family business, well, technically they are kind of family, but anyway, they came up, I got a phone call the other week, and they had some waste they needed removing. So obviously I thought about it, and I thought Dave and Stevie would be great for the job, D&J Projects. So we've talked about it and got it sorted out, and that's what's happening today. So what it is there's one yard in Colic in Nottingham, and they've got like this paper pulp. So we've got to go down there and move the paper. So Dave's sending both the grab lorries out. I think we've got Jordan and Ant coming this morning. And then we're going to take it to the actual tipping place. Excuse me, it's gone a bit dark. I'm going to tip. So we think there's 7, 8, maybe 9 loads. We're not actually sure. But yeah, we've all kind of come together and collaborated to get the job done. So there's 3 independent businesses working there. And we thought it'd be a great little video for you guys to watch. So it's kind of a collaboration. Dave's mentioned he might be putting this video on his channel. So if you guys are watching it on his channel, hi, I'm Nick at B&P Paving. We've got a YouTube channel also. So, you know, if you want to fly over and take a look, that'd be massively appreciated. And if you're watching it on my channel, this video, get over to D&J Projects. I'll put the link in the description, and yeah, go over and check out their channel. Some big things happening over there. Fantastic channel. Yeah, so thanks for Dave and the boys for taking on the work, and everyone else involved, and let's get down there and get this job done. Arrived down, well, I'm outside the yard just up the road, and I can see the wagons at the bottom of the road pulling up. It's 6:30 at the minute. I think Dave's going to turn up briefly. I think him and Stevie are on another project today, so it's just me, Ant and Jordan. I'm going to jump in with Jordan and film the whole day or the morning, and yeah, get this job done. There's got to be at least, we reckon, there's got to be 90 or 100 tons of this waste. So it's going to be a bit of a graft, but yeah, hopefully we get it done and it's entertaining for you guys. So yeah, hope you enjoy the vid. So I don't know if you guys can see this stuff, but this is it. It's all the waste paper and paper pulp. There's tons of it. I think there's about 80 ton here that we've got to grab. So the boys from DJ have just got here. George's here. Just going to start loading them up, getting rid of it. But a bit of an unusual job. We've had to do a bit of tinkering about it, take it to a specialist to tip it, because it's really strange waste. Obviously it's different to aggregate, but yeah, let's get going. So that, as you've seen, that's the first load gone. The man, the myth, the legends has arrived. What are we on now? About 6 o'clock in the morning, half 6.
It's 6:30, isn't it? Half 6. Nick beat me here as well, can't believe it.
Hey, I'm quite good in the morning,
Couple of bits there, George. Just lots of wire in it. So yeah, it's a good little job this is. Thank you very much, Nick, for putting our contact details forward. So yeah, it's a good job for the boys anyway.
Yeah, well, it's and hopefully,
it's funny waste.
Yeah, and hopefully it's a regular thing. Fingers crossed. So
fingers crossed. Get some boys out working on a Saturday morning, get some extra pennies.
Yeah.
Pay some them wagons.
Gets me out free of charge in the cold.
FOC, free of charge.
Like I was just saying today, I'm having my kitchen done, so I'm anything to get out of that house at the minute.
Yeah, living on takeaways, aren't you, mate?
Yeah.
That's where I'm good.
That's where I'm headed now. I'm going to go to Mackey's in a bit, I think.
Right, I'll treat my boys.
Yeah, I will do.
Yeah, it's like a pulp, isn't it? So it's like the waste off them bales or something you were saying.
I bet you're not going to walk towards it and have a look here.
No, mate. It's a bit dubious, isn't it?
It's a bit sketchy. Yeah, it's a bit. I'd say it's a bit like mashed potato, this bottom stuff, and the top. It's like a fabric dust off the paper, innit? But yeah, it'd be a cool one, this. So yeah, bit of a collab this week. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I think Dave's on about sticking this video on his channel as well. So yeah, we'll get some good footage for you and have a bit of a laugh when I've woken up. we're just finishing up this second load, just loading up the second one, about done, and then we're going to take a trip down to Embar in a little convoy, so we learn the route, and then we're going to come back and start loading up some more. So yeah, George's just backing up the first lorry, turning it round over here. Okay, so that is the second load loaded. We're about to jump in and get down, tip this first load. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited. It's the first time in a grab lorry, especially with George. So yeah, we're all loaded up. We're gonna take our first run now, and get tipped off, and then yeah, get back here, get some more done for you. So we've just arrived at the tipping location, company called Embar. I'm not sure how they feel about filming, so it's not something I can. Some bigger companies that are not happy with filming in the yard, so I've got to be a little bit mindful. But it's a big recycling place in Nottingham. So yeah, we're just weighing the lorry. We're coming at about 23 plus ton, which is a nice weight. Problem with this stuff in the back is it's quite light, but it's big per ton. It's quite a large volume, so you can't get a lot on in one load, weight wise. So yeah, probably means a few more trips really, but we knew that was the case. So I think now we're on about 7:30, so we've done I think it's about 7 loads, and we've done our first 2. It'll be about an hour or so, but obviously we'll pick up the pace now we know what we're doing, and we've got the route and the routine sorted. So we'll sort of tip this off now, and then we'll get back to the yard, get the next one on. And just like that, that's the first 2 loads done. So we're just back at the yard now, and we're going to start loading up our 3rd and 4th load. Hopefully things like I say will pick up the pace now. We've got everything worked out and how we're doing it. Sun's come out, which is nice. George says he's going to take me for a coffee after these, so
after this one,
take me some breakfast, little cuddle. But yeah, look at this stuff, look. Yeah. Proper grim in it. I didn't realise, look, it's splashbacks. No one likes a splashback, do they? No. Charged up, so get costed up and then sit here shaking for the next half an hour. Don't you feel they're dead strong though?
Yeah.
I always have them live. Man, them Mackey's ones are bad as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have them and you're like,
put an extra sugar in.
Yeah, it's too strong. For those of you who don't know, that's the magic lever. That is a tip, no grab. I didn't know that. I don't know what I thought it was, but... Well, the sun is definitely up now. It's about, what time are we on? I'm not sure. It must be 8 o'clock-ish. You can get a feel now for what we're loading up. Horrible muck. Stinks, not the best. But yeah, we're making good time. This will be, well, 3rd load for us. Other chap's on his way back now, so that's a 6th load total. It will be. These are our 5th and 6th. So yeah, we're making good time. Another couple will be done. I'm not sure how long I can hang about for. I might go and tip this one. I might do another. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's we're doing well. We're making good time. So let's see it get loaded up. definitely a skill to it, this grabbing. Might be something I have to learn myself, I think. Might get myself a little lorry licence eventually. Nice little chill job when I'm in my 50s, 60s. I don't think I could ever retire, I'd hate it. Absolutely, I get bored to death if I'm at home for 2 hours, me. I'm here today for nothing. I can't sit still. Well, that's number 5 all loaded up now. George's just putting the crane down and get out of here. We've got the 6th lorry here, the 6th run. I reckon it's about probably 8 and a bit really. We've made a big dint in it now, so it's getting there slowly. Okay, so this is our 3rd load, but the 6th one total. Well, this is the 5th, the one behind us is the 6th. So, bit of a slog, burning through some diesel, but yeah, it's getting done. Happy customers, that's what it's all about. Obviously, I don't have the correct PP on, I haven't got an RDAT and whatever, we've only got one in the cab. So we had a little brainwave and George jumped out and filmed us tipping, so we managed to get around it. Yeah, like, and it's not a criticism, but for obvious reasons, the PPE and health and safety here, you've got to be. There's some massive machinery, big trucks moving around. So yeah, they can't afford them kind of accidents. But yeah, that's our 5th load. We should pass Ant in a minute with the 6th. We're going to go back, collect up the 7th total, 7th load. Hopefully there's only 8 we're hoping, so this could be our last load, hopefully. Here's Ant with the 6th load. So we're back again for load number 7, Ant's going to be back for number 8, and we think that's going to be about it, to be honest. There might be a little bit left, but it won't be a full load, so we've spoken to the guy we're working for, and there's just no point in him paying to get rid of be a couple of ton. So I'll probably leave a bit and they'll come in with like a dozer and push it all back up. But the silo's mostly clear now. So anyway, it's going to be our last time lapse of the day, I think. And yeah, job's a good one. I hope Dave's a happy man and we've done a good job for him. Okay, so I think that is our last load for the day. So yeah, I'm going to jump off this wagon. We've got the other lorry over there, ready for the 8th load. I'll show you what's left. So like I say, that's my last load. There's going to be another load here that I'm going to take. Have a clean up here. I don't think there'll be much. There won't be a full load left, so I think they're going to leave the rest and have it tidied up. But yeah, so yeah, I've enjoyed that. A bit different. My first time driving around in a grab lorry. So thank you for Dave for allowing me to do that. It was quite a nice little morning out. Enjoyed it. And I hope you guys at home have enjoyed it. Let's get out of here. Okay, so I have just arrived back home. It's about 11 o'clock. Fantastic morning. Like I said, really enjoyed that. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video as well. Something a little bit different. I don't know whose channel you're watching on. Dave's talking about putting this on his channel as well. So if you're watching this at D&J, make sure you come over and have a look at our channel. And vice versa, if our subscribers are watching this, head over to D&J's YouTube channel. Some fantastic stuff going on there. We'll put a link in the description. Yeah, really good. Say 2 family businesses getting together, well, 3 family businesses getting together, local firms, family run businesses working together. It's all love. Yeah, it's good. I really enjoyed that. So, and like I said, I got to go on a couple of grab lorries, or well, I didn't get to drive them, but I got to sit in them. But I enjoyed it anyway. It's pretty cool. So Jordan's done a fantastic job, and everyone working hard, working together, really good. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. So, bit of a surprise one, something a little bit different. Yeah, enjoy. Have a great weekend. Oh, I don't know when this video is going to go out, but whatever day it is, have a great day. And thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget, whichever channel you're watching on, to hit that like and subscribe. It makes a difference. Throw us a comment, any observations, anything you want to talk about. Yeah, chuck a comment. We love it all, and we appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Hello guys, and we're still on Wednesday's video. Me and Scotty Tuwater replacing this fence. Let's get it done.
You are so heartless, and you don't care. And I don't even know what I've been fighting for. You got me hoping, and you don't care. And I don't even know what I've been fighting for. Every time I fall in the deep, and I can't fight it, I can't fight it. You wreck my mind, I'm losing my sleep. And you know that it's all that I need, so don't leave me alone. La 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, don't leave me alone. I know it's reckless, but I don't care. You're dangerously close and I keep going on. You keep me fading, and I don't care. 'Cause I want everything that I've been running from. Every time I fall in the deep, and I can't fight it, I can't fight it. You wreck my mind, I'm losing my sleep. And you know that it's all that I need, so don't leave me alone. La 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, la 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la.
So what are you thinking, guys? Not looking too shabby. Gone with a 7-foot bay there because there was something in the ground at 6 foot that we weren't too sure about. Had a bag round it and all sorts, so we thought, you know what, let's not mess around with that and let's put a 7-foot bay in at the beginning rather than sort of down here. Put a 7-foot bay in, 6, 6, 6, and then we'll continue all the way down. It's probably going to step down somewhere just around there because we've run with the ground as best as we could and as basically where we could, but you can see that we're on 2 different levels here now, look. So the ground may step down. We will keep it level as far as we can, won't we, mate? Yep. But we're going to do what we can. Always remember as well, guys, when you're filling in your holes, don't be shy to add bricks and bobs like that. It's concrete. It's all going to form around together, get solid. It's going to do nothing bad for your holes and your fence. But that is looking not too shabby. It's this one right now. Magic fingers from you, Scotty Tuwater, if you will. Boom. A bit more than one. Job basically complete. Slide a gravel board, slide a 7x5. slide another gravel board because we didn't have enough. It was 40.5 inches, so it was over 3 foot. Slide a panel in, but we've got Jamie to make the panel, so when we cut the gravel board, we'll slide them both in it together, or at the same time. But yeah, you know what, we've smashed this today. Ran it as level as we can for as far as we can, and then dropped it where we've had to with the ground, the step that I was on about, and then it's just a natural step down to the end of the garden. But yeah, looking good. Got a bit of privacy for both sets of neighbours. Tidied up next door as well, of course we have, you know, that's the sort of company we are, but not too shabby. Let us know what you think to this one down below, guys. But for myself, my dad earlier in the video, and Scotty Too Hotter, that is another day at D&J. We'll see you in the next one on Sunday.